Well, this week, the NFL Network reported that Justin Fields has been managing epilepsy, and it's a disorder, a neurological disorder that can cause seizures.
And we are less than a week away from the NFL draft, where Fields is expected to be taken early in the first round. NBC4's Justin Holbrook spoke with two epilepsy specialists to learn about how the disorder can be managed and some common misconceptions associated with it. Justin, what you learned?
Yeah, the recent news of Justin Fields dealing with epilepsy has raised questions on how he's managed it and whether it's even safe to play football. As epilepsy leaders at Ohio Health and the Wexner Medical Center told me, the disorder is very common, but also very manageable.
You don't really know who has epilepsy. It's oftentimes a silent disease.
Until this week, hardly anyone knew Ohio State quarterback Justin Fields was suffering from epilepsy. But Dr. Emily Clotty, System Medical Chief of Epilepsy at Ohio Health, says it's more common than you might think.
1 in 26 people have epilepsy. So if you think about it, that's a lot of people.
Although it's common, it's also manageable.
About 2/3 of the cases, we can control the seizures pretty easily with medication.
Dr. William Bell, the director of epilepsy division at OSU's Wexner Medical Center, said Fields and other football players are not at a higher risk of an episode if they suffer a concussion.
There is a misconception that if you have a concussion, that's a major cause of epilepsy, and it's really not.
Epilepsy can be diagnosed at any age, and it can also be outgrown.
Upwards of 70% of children who develop epilepsy can grow out of it.
Dr. Clotty added that if someone outgrows epilepsy, it usually occurs in their late teens to early 20s. Fields believes he will outgrow it based on family history with the disorder, according to the NFL Network.
A big piece of management of epilepsy is lifestyle.
He takes care of his body and his health. You know, he went to a vegan diet. He takes all that stuff very, very seriously. And, you know, we never had any issue with his health. I just got a lot of respect for not only the way he managed your question there with epilepsy, but just the way he came in, has managed everything since he's been here. He's been a great teammate, been a great team leader. He's a tremendous player. He's a man I have a lot of respect for.
The NFL draft begins next Thursday and takes place in Cleveland. Fields is projected to go in the top 10, which would make him the highest Ohio State quarterback since 1982. In the newsroom, Justin Holbrook, NBC4.
Wow, I hope he does go in the top 10. I hope he goes in the top 5.
Yeah.
Don't make it so
Very
exciting.
possible. Yeah, we'll be rooting for him, for sure.
Thanks so much, Justin.